when it comes to the music though, Sleepy, when you got into the game, did you achieve all that you set out to achieve? Did you overachieve or underachieve? Because from the outside looking in, y'all are going out, yourself, I ain't even got to say y'all, but going out as icons and legends to do this.
Well, we definitely appreciate everybody feeling that, we're the leaders or the icons of Atlanta. And I really appreciate it because all we want to do is give Atlanta a voice. It was like when we were first working on the album, we made sure to call out spots in Atlanta because that's what made us so interested in California. You had Compton, Inglewood, and all this different stuff.
I hear you.
So we wanted to do the same thing. We wanted to say, okay, East Point, College Park, Decatur. We wanted to shout it out everywhere so everybody in Atlanta could get the confidence and the swag to be like, yeah, I'm from the A. You know what I mean? So, that was the main thing about it. Now, do I feel like I've overdone myself? No, I still feel like I have more stuff to accomplish. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of things that I wanted to do. Now, I'm happy of what we've been through and what we've done. And I've had the chance to put out records and meet fans and all that good stuff. That was a dream too, but it's a lot of stuff that, as organized noise, we wish we could have did more of, you know what I mean? But, if we still get the chance, we will do it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
SpottiOttie, Dopalicious, man. Another one of those songs where Sleepy just decided to raise hell on the track.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that banger.
That's 3000, man. 3000 hit me up one day and was like, yo, got this record. And the funny thing is he had used the band, my band Sleepy's theme, to do the record. So, when I went in there, of course, I'm used to the sound because they're my boys. Mm-hmm. So, Dre just looked at me, he said, yo, man, just write about, what you go through in a day and just the cool shit that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going to the club or you washing your car, whatever the fuck it is, just do it. So that's what kind of came out of it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's one of my favorites, too. I love to perform that one.
When you think about studio sessions, being part of the production and the talent side at the same time, when were those sessions that you felt like, it's going to fuck down in this studio and the world has got to feel what the hell we laying down in this thing?
Wow, that's been a couple of times in studio Outkast, man, working on albums or working on I had to say, I don't know, man, like every other project I've done, tell you the truth, it always if it didn't feel like that, then I would be like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I would doubt the record, but we've always kind of felt like, okay, it's gonna be something that's gonna be insane. Like I felt like that about So Fresh. Mm-hmm. I felt like that about, especially the way you move. Like, I feel like that, because the whole thing with that song was, Big Boy had a cookout at his house back in the day, and he used to have this CD changer where it had like 200 CDs that would just switch up and change, just play whatever.
Yeah.
And there was a CD he had from a producer that we all raised, Carl Mo. Mm-hmm. That did, a lot of the fast records back in the day.
Yeah.
So this beat came on, and it wasn't all the way done, but it had a little bit of the melody to it. And I'm sitting there, and I just started hearing, I like the way you move. I just kept hearing that. So I was like, God damn. So I ran down to Big and said, boy, we need to go to the studio. I got a hook for this one right here. That's going to be insane. And as soon as we did it, we knew this is going to be special. Let's go ahead and finish it up. Big Boy went there and added his flavor to it as far as production too. And man, that's the record that I knew. Outkast, that album was, Speak About Love Below was like 2 solo albums.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They ain't really want no more records together.
Yeah.
A little bit, but not really. So I wanted to make sure that Big side was just as strong as Dre. Because we knew what Dre was going. Dre was just so different in the way his thinking. He never let us hear anything from that album the whole time he recorded. And I knew. I said, well, he got something. Damn, this nigga won't even let us hear it. I didn't hear it, bro, until we were out in California shooting the damn video.
Yeah.
And we had shot The Way You Move the first day. And the second day, Dre shot Hey Y'all. And I heard that record, and I was like, God, this nigga on some Beatles shit. What is going on? But I felt so confident because I knew The Way You Move was just as strong and was right there with it. So what I loved about that time was when those records were out, every week it was a battle between the way you move, and hey, y'all, they were doing like this on the charts.
That's crazy.
1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And that just made me so happy because I just really wanted to make sure my little brother, man, I wanted to make sure that he had something insane. Even though he had great songs on that album.
Yeah.
But I wanted something because I knew 3 were coming strong with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
I just wanted to make sure, and it wasn't just me, but we wanted to make sure, all of us wanted to make sure that Big was going to be right, you know?
Answer me this, though, Sleep. Seeing them as 2 young high school boys coming up to y'all freestyling, did y'all envision them going out as the greatest of all time?
I got to be true for you. I didn't.
Yeah.
When they first came over, they freestyled like 30 minutes, going back and forth, and I looked at Reed like, ah, damn, are they going to stop? I like it, but when they going to stop? And Reed was like, okay, that's enough. Now, Rico was the one who truly felt, I think Reed might have seen that first.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the truth. He always just, he felt like that about them.
Yeah.
And once they started coming around and we all got to know them, and then we would hear, because like every night we would make them, or Reek would make them sit around in front of everybody, and you know, every night they have to write something, or every day. And, you know, just seeing their determination and how bad they wanted it. Like, we basically had like boot camp around there for them, man. We used to make them jog around the house, saying their rhymes and shit, making sure they got their breath together. Like,
yeah.
You know, so in a way, we wanted them to be the best. And when they became the best, it was, I looked at Reed like, damn, did we know they were going to be the best like this? You know, so I say that all the time. I said, bro, do y'all know we actually put out the guys that everybody considers the best rap duo of all time?
My God.
That's amazing, bro. From Atlanta, from a city that most cities wouldn't even look at us, man. Like, it was so hard for us to make it in New York at first. It was ridiculous. But we did it.
Talk about breaking through, though, Sleepy, because a lot of folks didn't break through, okay?
Right.
And y'all were able to do so, man. So also I want to know about just the synergy and the energy between all of y'all coming together for that common goal. How much of a difference did it make having that many damn people sticking together and really being a family about it?
That's what made it work. One thing about the Dungeon family, we always believed. We knew we had talent. We knew what we had. It just we waiting for that moment. So when the Face Records came down, I remember we started working on the album, and I remember like Ray would be in the studio, and Witch Doctor dropped by, or CeeLo dropped by, and they'll just put a verse on something that will make it into this incredible record. So I would say this, the Southern Playalistic album really wasn't Outkast's first album. That was the Dungeon family's first album, because if you listen to it, you hear everybody on it.
Yeah.
And everybody contribute to that album. Now, Outkast's first album was AT-Aliens. The true, when they really found themselves and knew where they were going, you know what I'm saying? So as a crew, man, we always knew that what we had was super special. We were waiting on that moment. And we knew when we got that moment, we weren't gonna let it go.